What's up, I'm Kyle, and this is the Vervet Forest, Season 2, Episode number 10. On today's episode, we received 2 new orphan baby vervet monkeys, a teeny tiny little girl named Vera, and a monkey that is absolutely terrified of people named Diane. Also, Paloma and Elena head on over to a Coco Troop intro enclosure where they get to meet the moms through the fence, and I give you an update on Tina and Lydia, as well as all the other babies enjoying life in Disneyland. Please remember to like these videos and subscribe to the channel, and if you want to become a patron to help me continue to make these videos, you can head on over to my Patreon account. That link is in the description below the video, or you can just hit that little tab up in the top corner that just popped up. I want to give a shout out to some patrons that are my top supporters, Jim and Linda, Chuck and Di, and Mac. Thank you all very much for all of your continued support. All right, let's get into the episode. So first up, we received a brand new orphan baby vervet monkey named Vera. And when I say brand new, I mean she is teeny tiny and just a couple of days old. She was found on the side of the road clinging to the body of her dead mother. It seemed that they had been hit by a car. Vera had a pretty good gash in her back, and the people who found her immediately took her to the vet. The vet stitched her up, and then they brought her over to us.
Yeah, she's like completely burritoed.
Yeah.
She's just too cute and tiny.
Is she drinking the milk yet?
Yeah, she's suckling quite well. She drinks about, last night she was drinking about 7-8 meals every time I would wake her up. She takes the time, though it takes about half an hour, but
Yeah.
she's suckling well when she wants to.
What are you giving her now?
Arnica.
You want to eat your bottle? That's not your bottle though, where is it?
Yeah, we've cleaned the wounds, or like her stitches this morning, because they were a bit nasty after last night. Also, she wouldn't stop scratching them yesterday, so... Can you open this mouth for me? Thank you.
Okay, I'll eat it.
No, she's very, very sweet.
I can't stand you too. So cute. Oh yes.
To be on your own 9:30%. I'm pretty sure it's going to be
It's a big wide world, isn't it? Yes.
The day after Vera, we received another monkey named Diane. She was absolutely terrified of people, and we didn't receive any story with her. We have no idea what happened to her mom. We have no idea how long she was being kept with the people that gave her to us. We know nothing about her, but we do know that she hates people, and she just spent her entire first day in quarantine eyebrowing everyone.
And then we can write down the New York, so they were done at 2:50 both of them. So we can write down the time. And then you 30 mil. I like to write down regular as well because it's regular milk. We've got a bush baby in Loveland, which is drinking another milk. And sometimes we have to put rescue or just a different amount of milk powder. Sometimes the paper is just too thin. We can just start again here. You telling regular milk? Oh, regular, yeah, that's okay. Just write down regular somewhere. And then you can write down expires at. So it's going to be in 4 hours, so it's going to be 1850. Oh, and you can square that. Already lucky in the back.
Joanna,
Yeah.
do you need to do the nets?
Oh yeah, I'll come just now. And then you just want to make sure that it's not too tight on the throat side. You just make sure like this that it's not tight. Yeah. And then again, with my thumb, I would like both blankets here and here. Now you can make it tighter. Now that you should.
Lydia was doing great. She was moved over to Disneyland and she had a massive appetite.
Watch me.
Watch me chew.
Is that the play face?
Yeah.
The mouth open?
Paloma and Elena were moved over to a Coco Troop intro enclosure beside Tommy and Lustique. The moms weren't as excited about them as they had been about Tommy and Lustique, but they were still interested. Some moms came by, Hawk of course came by, and the babies didn't really seem to mind. They were busy exploring and adventuring their new enclosure.
What time's your next shift?
Elena.
That's good. No hiccups? Life for Tommy and Lustique is going well. That sound you just heard was a snake alarm call, which is why they scurried up to the tallest perch possible. Tina, on the other hand, was an entirely different story. She had really taken a turn for the worse. She wasn't drinking, she wasn't eating, she couldn't regulate her own body temperature. Things were really looking downhill for the little girl, and Tori and Sammy, who is our med staff member, were just working 24/7, trading off, caring for this baby, giving her their all.
She did kind of come to a little bit around 8, and I just tested with like 0.05 of some filtered water, and she did swallow it. So I got about 0.4 mils of milk in.
Okay.
And then after that, she went back to a very dull level of consciousness, with not even a palpebral reflex. So she's just really touch and go.
Okay, so her temperature's low at the moment, and it is without the external heat, basically.
It's currently at 37. Megan just took it probably about 20 minutes ago. Sorry, 36, which is kind of where it's been sitting, between 36 and 37, with like a fresh hot water bottle and blanket. I'm starting to think potentially that she may have had a stroke, because from her left side, she doesn't have any deep pain on her left back leg, though she does a little bit on her right.
Has there been any more kind of fluid come out of it at all since? Because it's all closed now,
it's
but has it got
reasonably
any...
dry, yeah.
Okay.
At least for today, yeah. It hasn't been oozing at all.
Yeah, it's always difficult to know underneath what is happening.
Oh, I know.
We've had the same with a few head.
The extent
punctures.
from that scar here, you can it's just crunchy all the way.
It's not to say that she has, a really bad day to day, and then, there's always possibilities, but we just have to see. It's kind of like a waiting game at the moment. See if she can come round.
On a very hot day, Vera and Diane joined Paco, Darcy, and Lydia over in Disneyland. Diane and Lydia became instant friends and explored the enclosure together.
Oh, so cute.
Look at confused little Darcy waking up from her nap in the background.
Oh, I see a jump on the camera. No.
sensitive is the baby?
Because Vera was so young, she wasn't really interacting with the other babies in Disneyland, but her wound was healing up quite well. As the day wore on, the heat finally got to the babies.
Try it again without a tantrum.
And last but not least, poor little Dixie came down with thrush, so she was moved over to the baby cabin to be in quarantine with Baba Cool.